Good morning. Oh, it actually works. All right. I just wanted to go through some news really quick. Obviously, JP Morgan um, is working nicely. Oops. All right. So we were playing the 195 TTM squeeze, right? Getting a nice push this morning. Working perfectly. So let's see. Reddit had earnings last night. Up, what? 5%, up $2.58 at the moment, pulling back from the open. It was up nearly 18% on the back of better than expected earnings. Reddit saw a faster rate of advertising growth on top of its competitors. Reddit posted 243 million in revenue, while analysts polled by FactSet forecasted 212.8 million. Reddit's loss per share of $8.19 for the period may not compare with the loss of $8.71 expected. Lyft. Lyft is up 6.8%, up $1.13. Earnings beat. Lyft reported 15 cents per share on 1.28 billion in revenue. They were forecasting 3 cents per share on $1.16 or 1.16 billion in revenue. Rivian. So I'm thinking that this, we got some news yesterday, right? That Amazon, I believe Amazon has a 10% stake in Rivian. But Rivian came out and said that it lost $38,784 per vehicle delivered in the first quarter, following a retooling upgrade. The company expects significant improvement in the material and the conversion cost of its vehicles, and remains confident that its path to achieving modest growth in the fourth quarter of this year. Rivian posted revenue of 1.2 billion, beating the estimates of 1.16 billion. Win is down almost 2%, down $1.92, pulling back from a pre-market or overnight high. Because they were up, as you can see, bumped up against this VP node. This is from 11/7/2021, so this is not a recent line, but you can see that was resistance, right? VP always works. Win posted $1.59 in earnings per share on revenue of 1.86 billion. They're expecting $1.27 on 1.79 billion, so nice beat. I don't know what their guide was though. Let's see. Yeah. No, it doesn't look like they pulled back on their guide at all. Reddit did, but not them. And then let's see. EA had a lot of earnings last night. It's in the game. Is down $3, down 2.3%. Revenue, fourth quarter revenue of 1.67 billion, with consensus estimate of 1.77 billion. Earnings per share came in at $1.52 per share. it's not comparable to the estimate provided by analysts. I wonder what that was. Let's see. So their net bookings were up 1% year over year. Total revenue was down 5% year over year. And we can so they had EPS estimate of $1.52 per share, and they got $1.37, but they beat on revenue. Or sorry, they missed on revenue as well. 1.8 billion was the estimate. 1.7 was the actual. So they were down 104 million. Can't somebody just give me one? I just need one. It's not gonna hurt your earnings that bad if you just give me one, right? Let's see what else is out there. Twilio. Twilio is down almost 5%, down $3.13. Topped its first quarter earnings expectation by 20 cents per share, beat revenue estimates, but offered disappointing second quarter revenue guide. Twilio expects revenue between 1.05 billion and 1.06 billion versus the estimate of 1.08 billion. And then let's see. Cirrus Logic. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Because I've been working on it. I'm trying to get this perfected. All right, so they are up 9.2%, up $8.40. Maker of analog mixed signal and audio DSP integrated circuits climbed 11% pre-market. After the fiscal fourth quarter earnings, excluding items of $1.24 topped estimates, with a guide of 290 million to 350 million was also above estimate. I'll have to look into them and see what this is. I wonder what they do. You know me. So that is everything in the news. Gonna look at JPM here for a second. So obviously, I added this morning. It came back in, and so I added a little bit, another another lot of options. Right, we had the good push yesterday. Sold some at the top here. As soon as we broke this wedge, I sold some, right? And then I just added back what I sold yesterday this morning. So getting a nice push this morning. All right, guys. I got to go run, but I will be back later.